boy V family, y'all better flame this guy up with this CTS, put all the V badges. Oh my god. Don't disrespect the V family like that, man. Take that shit off.
Boy, if you don't get...
Oh man, this guy here, bro. What is this? No, we can't be doing that out here, man. We can't be doing that out here, guy. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, guys. We've been pretty slow on the videos. I'm just trying to get everything right. We do got some good news, man. We got some parts in today. We got the high pressure fuel pump. I went ahead and ordered it from DSX Tuning, the same place I got the flex fuel sensor kit for the V and the Vet. Thanks to a subscriber. He commented and sent me the link for this one, so go ahead and get this out the box for you guys. But here we go, guys. We got the LT4 high pressure fuel pump, brand new from DSX Tuning. And then, man, I got some annoying bad news. Man, you know, people can be pretty shady out here, and it does suck. But I did order a set of LT4 injectors, so this build would have probably already been underway. I just got the DSX flex fuels, the DSX LT4 high pressure fuel pump, today. So after ordering these injectors, I questioned the guy. You know, I made sure that they were pretty good injectors. They're LT4 injectors. So this is the place that he supposedly ordered them from, called Armageddon Racing or Turbo, something like that, .com. So that was the site, you know. And I ordered them from the guy. He said he only had these injectors for 2 days. He only put them in his car to do a dyno pull and removed them. He never drove on the injectors or nothing, because he said that supposedly his car made too much power and that he needed a better set of injectors. Now, come on now. I personally know, you know, if you're in a vet community, you know that any higher injectors than the LT4 injectors are going to cost you about $3,000 for a set of injectors. So I kept asking the guy, like, what injectors did you go with besides the ones? He kept saying, oh, I just went with some aftermarket ones. Oh, I just went with some different ones. What injectors did you go with? Because you're not telling me which injectors did you go with. So these were at a good price. I think he had them set for $450 or something like that for a full set, right? So as soon as I get the box in, there's only 7 injectors in the box already off the top, you know. So I only had 7 of these in here at first. So I messaged the guy, and I might post a message here. I messaged the guy and I was like, you know, there's only 7 injectors in this box. Where's the 8th injector? And he messaged me, oh, well, if you want to send them back, I can give you a refund, something like that. I'm like, dude, if you knew that you only had 7 injectors, why not say that in the first place? And he's like, oh, I might have lost it. It might have fell out of the box while shipping. I didn't ship them. Keep in mind, I literally spoke to him and asked him if he can ship them, and he specifically said that the post office was 5 minutes away from him. So how did you not ship them? But yet you're saying, you know, you didn't ship the injectors. Man, this guy, he's on a bunch of bull crap, dude. So onto the injectors. Let me roll them out here, put it in the wide angle for you guys so you can see it. So I end up having to have him send an injector because he sends a message saying, oh, I found the last injector. It fell out of the box during shipping. How the hell did the injector fall out of a box during shipping? That makes no sense at all. He's already on bullshit there. So I end up getting the 8th injector. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So already off top, you know, I'm like, okay, now I got all 8 injectors. But before that, I even noticed something, and it probably showed in the messages. These injectors, 2 days, dude. Look at this, guys. Check this out. Can you guys see that shit? Look at the amount of carbon buildup and crud on the tip of these injectors, and that's not even the main thing, guys. Like, I hope it's focusing very well, but like, as you guys can see, look at the like the little bushings or whatever you want to call them, the seals around the end of this injector. Look at the tip of that injector. Does that look like 2 days worth of use? 2 days, dude. And then the thing is, most of these little bushings right here, there's only like 3 or 4 of them that have them. Like, this one doesn't have it. Shit like this. Like, look at this. Look at the bushing on this one right here. Look at that. It's all ripped up everywhere around the edge. Look at the buildup on the tip of that. Hopefully it focuses. You guys, look at that. That's horrible. 2 days, dude, is not acceptable at all. Like, that's straight bullshit. And you know, I even messaged the guy. I was like, 2 days, dude. Yeah, right. Like, this is not 2 days worth of use. You know, so I'm gonna end up having to send these back. Luckily, I used PayPal goods and services. I already knew to use that, just because off the top, when I was looking at these injectors, he had them posted for about a month or two. And usually, if you guys know about the, you know, Corvette community, LT4 injectors fly. People are always looking for them for their Camaro SS. They're always flying away. So when I saw that these were sitting up for a little bit, I already was kind of skeptical of like, why have he been sitting on these for so long, you know? And then when I end up, you know, getting the deal, bam, I'm promoted with these. Like, look at this, 2 days. Yeah, right. So what I'm gonna do right now is I already spoke to PayPal. So I got to get these back in this little shipping container. I'm going to head to the post office right now and get these shipped back to the guy and get my money back. This is not going to work. We can't put this on the vet, guys. You know, I like to take care of my car. Everything has to be nice on here. That's why we got a brand new LT4 high pressure fuel pump. The injectors, you know, I figured I trust the guy with a Z06, which he sent me a little video clip of his Z06 saying, oh yeah, they came off this Z06 right here.
Number out, make sure it's what you want, but yeah, it's on the bed.
Yeah, whatever. These something was up with these injectors. I don't know. I'm pretty sure he didn't go with an aftermarket set of injectors. I'm pretty sure he probably went with another set of OEM injectors, and these were probably junk, and he tried to just get rid of them and sell them. So that's been the holdup with this, guys. I hope you guys can see, you know, it's trials and tribulations. I'm showing you guys what I'm going through, stuff like that, which is pretty bad. But we do got the main big part, like I said, taken care of. Just came in today, the LT4 high pressure fuel pump. I actually got this at probably the best price that I've seen it. I can't say the cheapest because these things are not cheap at all. Trademark knot. You know I gotta do it. Alright guys, we're headed to the post office now. I'm not sure if you guys can hear me very well, but I'm trying to get a recording in, man. But I mean, like I said, man, I'm just, you know, a real YouTuber. I mean, I'm showing you the trials and tribulations of what goes on. You know, everything doesn't go as well, or everything doesn't go as planned. Like I said, you know, if you don't have a lot of money, if you're not sponsored by a lot of companies, you know, you're gonna go through shit like this. You know, you guys, there's a lot of YouTubers out there that are sponsored by, you know, everybody out there, Texas Speed, fucking anybody out there that has, you know, products like this, and they can just get them sent for free. I don't have sponsors, I don't have anything, so I'm like, you know, using money out of my own pocket. I'm trying to do these builds. You know, I think I have, you know, good build quality. I like to build my cars a certain way, the way I like them. Some people may not like it, some people may like it, but I feel like I got good taste. And, you know, if I had sponsors and stuff like that, this shit would be done pretty fast, and I would have, you know, crazy stuff going on. But, you know, I don't have stuff like that, so it's all out of the pocket, man. So when it comes to stuff like that, you know, somebody sending me bad stuff, you know, only thing I can do is either, you know, deal with it or send it back and try to get my money back, and then, you know, find another set. But luckily, you know, I checked on DSX and they actually have the fuel injectors as well, and they're a good price. So I'm probably going to order the LT4 injectors from DSX Tuning as well, and go ahead and pick those up from them. They probably have the best price that I've seen on the injectors as well also. So that's a good sign. So, you know, I'm probably going to get these shipped off right now today, and then go ahead and order those ones from DSX today. So hopefully we can get this thing going, because it's been too long, man. I had the supercharger sitting here, everything's ready to go. I think, you know, I haven't went through the kit and made sure I'm not missing anything, but as far as I know, you know, everything seems to be there. This fuel stuff has just been slowing me down, and I want to do it right, because the fuel, like I said before, is one of the most important things when you're adding boost. Your fuel has to be right. You know, if you got drops in fuel pressure, you know, if you're running too rich, too lean, your car's just not going to be 100%. I just want my car to put this on, get the fuel system set up, get it tuned, and be able to drive home and just be fine. You know, I don't drive my car crazy or do anything stupid. I like to baby my cars, but I just want it to run fine. You know, one thing I just want you to know, guys, is, you know, honesty is a big part of the car community and shit like that. You know, back then I've had some times, you know, where I've dealt with some bullshit between people. I've had the bullshit between people with cars and stuff like that. So I know how the car community is. You know, going through 200 and something cars, everything is not perfect. You know, there's always some bullshit that goes on, and I've you know, lost out on a lot of cars. I've gotten I remember one time I got a 300ZX for M3, E46 M3. The what was it? The heater core. The heater core messed up on me on this Laguna Seca Blue E46 M3 I had. I'll post a picture right here. I had that car and I loved it, man. I loved my E46 M3s. Those were nice cars. They were manual. I had a silver one before that with a lot of carbon fiber on it, and I love those cars, man. And my heater core went out, so it was kept leaking all the coolant out of the bottom of the car. It was just leaking coolant, and I called BMW and I was asking, like, hey, how much is it to fix, you know, the heater core? They were like, oh, you know, we got to pull the whole dash off, and it's going to cost a lot of money. It's a lot of time, so it's going to be about $1,000. Keep in mind, that's just $1,000 to take the dash off. That's not including the heater core and all that. So at the time, I didn't have the money to be fixing a heater core and doing all that on a BMW. So I decided, you know what, let me trade for somebody that's interested in it, you know. And I had this police officer guy. He was interested in the BMW, and he was like, you know what, I'll get it fixed. You know, I have a 300ZX that I fully built by another shop out here, and I'll love to trade for you, you know. So we end up trading. So tell me why, you know, I get the 300ZX, it needed a paint job, which was pretty much it, needed a little touch-ups. So, you know, I did like a couple little minor motor things that I needed, just like some new wires, new plugs, stuff like that. And the car was running fine, you know, for just a little bit. So me personally, I love to have my paint and body on point. So I sent the car off to get a paint job. I had it fresh black. I'll post a picture of it here, right here too. I had it freshly painted black. I love that car because the 300ZX is one of my dream cars, man. I wanted one of those for a while until I found out how unreliable they are, and that changed my whole perspective of those cars. But soon, not after I got it painted, maybe like a couple days after a paint job, man, the car blew up on me on the freeway. I was headed home from work, and I was literally getting onto the on-ramp, and the car just exploded. Pistons got scarred, piston ring blew, car was just smoking up. And if you know 300ZXs, nobody wants to work on those cars because of the tight space and how hard they are to work on. So I ended up having to send it to a shop, and come to find out, the shop that I sent it to was the guy that built the car, so he knew everything about it. And he had a 280ZX that he was building, and my car had a Haltech ECU that he used to use on his 280, and he gave me a deal. He said, you know what, you give me that Haltech ECU and I'll give you a basically a swap, you know, that I have a stock twin turbo swap. It won't be built or anything like that, but I can swap it out for you and I can help you out. So, you know, I lost out big time on that. You know, I lost the built motor that was in that car. I had to replace it with a basically a stock twin turbo motor. It had a fresh paint job on it and everything, but, you know, I lost out on that. So, you know, luckily he was there to help me with that type of deal, but everything doesn't go as planned, guys. So, you know, it does suck. But let me go ahead and go. I just made it to the post office. Let me go ahead and go in here and send these injectors off, and then I appreciate you guys, and congratulations to the winner of the pulley. Congratulations to you. He did say he received that pulley, so you know, congratulations, and let me know when you get that on your car, and if it makes any difference. I've been communicating with him pretty good, and yeah, congratulations to you, man. This guy that's parked next to me is like staring at me hard as hell, like he never seen a Corvette before. He's staring at me like crazy. I wish I can get a video recorder of him, but he's staring at me like nasty, like he's never seen a Corvette before, which is crazy. You know what, I have black tint, so I'm not sure he can see inside the car, but he is he is pretty amazing. I don't know if you guys can see him, but he is like starstruck, man. His neck is broken right now, guys. I sent those injectors back to him, man. He tried to scam me, tried to get me for them injectors, man. I'm not having it, dude. You know, that's why a lot of times, you know, if you're gonna order something online and you kind of don't trust, or it already seems sketchy by the way they're answering and replying to you, go ahead and try to use like a goods and services, or a way you can, you know that you'll be able to dispute, you know, the issue, and be able to know that, you know, you might have a chance to get your money back, because that's just not gonna work. So I got those sent back off to him, man. You know, I hope that guy, you know, does better with those injectors or something, man. I mean, those are not good injectors. 2 days, that's not 2 days worth of, you know, crap on the tip of those injectors, and then those bushings, and you know, all that shit around those. They shouldn't look like that for 2 days. That's a lie. So with that being said, you know, I appreciate you guys tuning in. I appreciate you guys subscribing to the channel and staying tuned. You know, I know a lot of things are moving a little slow right now around this time. You know, it's Christmas time. You know, there's a lot of money that has to be shipped out for presents and gifts and shit like that, you know, and with me being a detailer around this time, it's usually pretty hard to try to stay consistent. But luckily, you know, it's a blessing that I still have business going on constantly that I'm detailing around this time, you know, and I'm for myself, so I don't have like a big establishment, no big building that I work out of, nothing like that. I'm really mobile. So for me to have constant business in the middle of December, you know, with the weather being cold and stuff like that, is a blessing. So with that, you know, I appreciate that too. So can't complain. And all the subscribers, people that's tuning in, you know, asking me questions, messaging me on Instagram, I appreciate you guys, man. I appreciate that. That stuff keeps me going, keeps me motivated. Just like you guys need to stay motivated out there, you guys can do it too, man. Like, you know, I didn't just get this car from just being rich. I'm not rich at all. So, you know, I worked hard for it. So you guys can do it too. Just stay motivated, stay positive about some things out here. It's the holiday season, so happy holidays to you guys in case I miss it, you know. So I hope all you have a good Christmas and stuff like that. And I had a subscriber reached out to me and said that, you know, he was gonna send me a care package, man. So hopefully he does. If he does, man, I'm gonna send him a big shout out for that, dude. That was a big shout out. I'm not gonna say what he said he was gonna send, but you know, he said he had something for me, so I really appreciate that if he does. And that's the type of things I love from you guys, man. The subscriber, the YouTube family, the V family, the Vet family, you know, people that been subscribed to the channel for a long time, you know, before that, you know. But I feel like a lot of you guys came from the CTSV. So, you know, if you're sticking around now, I appreciate you guys, man. Y'all got me from the heart, man. I appreciate that. So, like I said, guy tried to scam me. Ain't gonna work. Sending those back. I'm gonna go ahead and go with the DSX tuning injectors. I already got the LT4 high pressure fuel pump, so I'm gonna go ahead. As soon as those injectors come in, I'm probably gonna go ahead and get the car put together and go ahead and take off the whole intake manifold, get the supercharger, get ready to put it on, and then of course I gotta schedule tuning and stuff like that. And then I'll have to just figure out the low side. I'm pretty sure I'm like 70%. I think I'm gonna go with a JMS booster pump for the low side, so we'll see. But like I said, I appreciate you guys tuning in. I just want to, you know, keep you updated and show you why it's been taking so long, you know, what's been going on. I had the fuel pump come in, the injectors, I've been having an issue with that, with this guy tried to scam me with that stuff. So stuff doesn't go as planned, so stay tuned. The next video, hopefully I'll have those injectors in and we should be getting started on the supercharger, getting this thing put on here. So make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe button for me. I appreciate all the support. Tune in. Stay tuned, man. I appreciate you guys, man. Much love. Peace out.